Hey everyone, welcome back to the channeling series. And today I have a message again from the tarot, and it's Three of Swords. So, this message, whoever lands on this video, is for you, right? Now, of course, even if somebody shares this message with you, you are getting this message. This is a relationship message, okay? And the guidance that I'm getting is that somewhere in your life, you are not able to keep up with the relationships in your life, all right? Now, of course, they can be ones that are close to you, and they can also be ones, that are acquaintances, right? However, the message is that somewhere you feel that these folks are triggering you, right? By whatever they're doing, their being, whatever, right? And since they're triggering you, you are actually moving away from them, right? Because you feel like, well, why should I suffer? I mean, let them go to hell. Let me be at a distance and maintain my peace, right? There's somewhere that's going on. However, that's not really serving you in the moment. That's what the message is. All right. Why, you would ask, right? Now, everybody who's coming into your life is a reflection of something within you. All right. So when I say that, I mean, if you look at somebody, and something in them is triggering you, okay, that means that aspect of whatever is triggering you is also somewhere within you, okay, and that aspect within you, you are ignoring, right? Because you somewhere feel like whatever is triggering you about that person is only about them, and somewhere you are right and they are wrong, right? And that's where the problem is coming, right? Because everybody is a mirror of you, right? So there must be some aspect of that within you that you are seeing it in them, right? And you're not just seeing, but you're also getting triggered, right? So this is actually a call for you to work on those aspects within yourself. So let me give you an example, right? If you know of a friend, right? And that friend is really triggering you and you've kind of separated yourself from them. However, what is it? These are the questions. What is it that really triggered you about them? Maybe what triggered you about them was that they were really rude, right? Now, instead of feeling bad, bringing your ego and feeling righteous, instead of all of that, inquire how and where you feel this rudeness is in your life. Maybe you are rude to yourself, maybe you're rude to other folks, what is it? That aspect of rudeness, how does that relate to your life? That's the inquiry you must work on, right? And then how can you work on that? You have all the tools, right? You can do Ho'oponopono, you can do the golden light meditation, so many things, right? And how can you work on healing that aspect within you, right? Then when you've done that work, right, you can transform the energy of this card, right? From feeling this way to feeling healed and whole, right? Not by separating yourself from people around you or distancing yourself or isolating yourself, but by picking those aspects from these various people around you, finding that within you, working on that, transforming yourself from within, and then seeing all of these relationships transform around you. That's the energy that you must work on, right? And that's what the message is. That's what the tarot is trying to tell you today, that you have the power to heal your relationships. And I feel like this is not more about you healing relationships. This is more about you understanding that everybody around you is kind of a reference, point for you to understand what is it that you need to work on yourself. So somebody is triggering you because they are constantly complaining. So where in your life are you complaining constantly? Somebody is triggering you because they're always struggling. Where are you struggling in your life? Somebody is triggering you because of the way they look. So are you critical about the way you look? Right? Are you judgmental? So actually, people are just helping you become better, I would say, right? However, we look at them as somebody, who is out there to get us. And that's not true. Instead, they're actually helping us know ourselves better, right? So I hope this message resonated with all of you, because the download for all of you is that you need to prosper. And in order to prosper, you need folks around you, right? You need that support, you need that love, right? By distancing yourself and by getting triggered by people and feeling bad about yourself, you're actually creating, that this energy of this card. And that's not an expanding energy, that's not an empowering energy, right? And that actually pulls you down. So this is your opportunity to grow and expand. And in order to do that, you need to start looking at these triggers as something that's actually empowering rather than disempowering. And that's where your power lies. Yeah. Amazing. So I hope um, you resonated. And I will be back tomorrow with another message. Till then, signing off, Anisha Dutt from Zarya Healings.